Good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode. So we have two games coming up this weekend in the championship, the rugby championship. So this is a preview of those two games. So the first one in the morning of SA time, very early. Not early actually, around 11 I think. The first one is it's going to be Australia versus the All Blacks. The big one. Bledisloe number 1 at the MCG in Australia. It's going to be a big occasion. Yeah, big occasion. Should be packed in Australia. The MCG is a big stadium, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Big changes for the Wallabies. They made some big changes. The Wallabies coming from the previous game they had with Argentina. For this game, they've made some big changes. At 10, they're starting with Carter Gordon, the number 10 from the flyer from Melbourne Rebels. He's starting ahead of Quade Cooper. I guess Eddie Jones has seen what Quade Cooper does, so he wants to see what this kid can do. At number 9, Tate McDermott is starting ahead of Nick White. Again, it's big change from Eddie Jones. It's not a big change. I've seen him start McDermott. Yeah, ahead of Nick White. And at fullback, they are dropping Reece Hodge and they are starting Andrew Kellaway. I've never seen Kellaway play at fullback, so it should be interesting to see how it pans out against the All Blacks. These are gambling calls from the coach, especially at 10. Gordon only has 2 caps for the Wallabies, so it should be interesting to see how he handles all that pressure from the All Blacks. It's going to be a lot of pressure coming from the All Blacks, guys. He needs to manage that game very well for the Wallabies to have any chance of winning or forming any resistance. For the All Blacks, they have made only one change at 7. Dalton Papali'i comes in for Sam Cane, the captain. And the Hurricanes number 9 starts at the bench. His name is Cam Roigard. Yeah, I want to see what this guy can do. Cam Roigard. I've seen him, and I saw that he's the one who's going to be replacing Brad Weber. So I want to see what he can do. This guy. I've not really been following a lot of Super Rugby lately, so I want to see what does he bring, what differences that he have, what is so special about him to topple Brad Weber. So from this, you can just see the All Blacks are going all out to win the championship. They want to win the cup and close the tournament and be champions. They're not experimenting or playing any games yet. They want to win. That's what they want to do, the All Blacks. Go to the World Cup with some confidence, having won this tournament. Because they know this is the only game that could give the Springboks the cup. If they lose here, the Springboks would go and beat Argentina with a high score and win. So, and they are playing later, and the Boks are playing later. So they want to make sure that they close this game with the tournament and be done. Yeah. So, do I think guys, I don't think Australia have a chance to beat these guys, the All Blacks, but I think they're going to have some patience because they're playing at home. It's at MCG. So I think if the Australians can use their fans to get inspiration and for passion also, they must maybe score early here, get something, get a lead, and get the fans behind them. They can do something against the Wallabies, against the All Blacks, sorry. But other than that, I don't think they have a chance here. They're not going to beat the All Blacks, the Australians. Especially if the All Blacks score early here, it's going to be game over for them early on here. Yeah. So, yeah, the All Blacks really don't have to change anything. The same thing they did against the Springboks. Quick ball, speed, accuracy, heads-up rugby. They're smart players there, those guys, All Blacks. Bottom Barrett, Rich Maunga, Jody Barrett. All those guys are very smart, those players. So heads up rugby. Find space, probe where there is space. There'll be a lot of soft shoulders in the Wallabies, because the Wallabies look like a team that is not well. There's no cohesiveness about the Wallabies. So yeah, they should really go for them. I think the All Blacks should win here. They should win. Yeah, especially if they score early, they should really beat the Wallabies. I don't think the Wallabies have enough capacity within them in the squad to sustain, to maintain that kind of pressure from the All Blacks, defend and to really bring the intensity. But they can surprise us, but I don't think they. I doubt. I think the All Blacks are gonna win here comfortably and go on to lift the cup. So All Blacks to win.